And that misses, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Flores. And there's one down now. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the changeup is way low that time.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Mesoraco recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired, 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario has a play. And that retires the side. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 5 for 13. He's also hit 3 home runs. No balls and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 now from Lester. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Striding in, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Next for the Mets, Devin Mesoraco. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Flores rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A man at third with one away. On the ground to the right side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Baez onto the grass. No trouble with this one. And leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 4. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Addison Russell will be next. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. Fouled away. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Baez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mesoraco corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set. Next up for New York, Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first try. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Flores playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Gloved by Russell on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Lester's 2-0 home. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it. Throw goes over to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 on its way. Up around the face. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Bruce is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Conforto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob deGrom. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count. Runner goes for second. On attempt misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Here's Addison Russell as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to Schwarber. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Now the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Flores gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman, Javier Baez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39. Jerry Levin.
First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Off and running is Hayward. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with Sugan. No balls and a strike to count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. A wave and a miss.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. The next hubbub, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit out toward second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brandon Nimmo. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top. Half of the ninth. Jose Reyes is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. The short hit hard. Zobrist has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important. Pitch in the game.
Number 15 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Set to deliver the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. High and deep to center field. Happ facing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch